Brick Queen's 2012 review of the Battle of Helm's Deep was the first LEGO video I ever watched. After discovering Brick Queen's channel, it wasn't long before I stumbled upon the greater LEGO community on YouTube, as I quickly became a fan of other channels, such as The Brick Show, Dr. Brick Daddy, Just Too Good Euro Bricks, LEGO Supreme Please, and the artist formerly known as LEGO Jang. As a fan that's been watching LEGO YouTube for almost 11 years, I have seen many creators come and go, as I have witnessed the way LEGO content has changed over time. Today, I'll be providing a brief history of LEGO YouTube from my point of view. LEGO has had a presence on YouTube since the early days of the site. While I've been unsuccessful in finding the first LEGO YouTube video ever uploaded, different creators began posting videos throughout 2007, and the community really began to take shape in 2008. Back in the early days of the LEGO scene here on YouTube, the content primarily revolved around brick films. Yes, there were LEGO reviewers like 2287 Sally, but stop-motion animation was king. Forest Fire 101, for example, got his start during this era, and legendary animator Pizza Movies was also at the top of the LEGO YouTube game at this time. Brick films back in the day were full of witty jokes, teenage humor, and just the right amount of action, and creators like Forest Fire and Pizza Movies experienced massive success. These creators and others helped establish the LEGO scene on YouTube during the early days of the platform, as in addition to popularizing LEGO content in the first place, their work inspired a plethora of LEGO YouTubers that are still around today, like Solid Brick Studios and MGF Customs. But by the time the early 2010s rolled around, brick films began to lose their grasp when it came to control of the content coming out in the LEGO community, as they were replaced by set reviews. In addition to being easier to produce, set reviews had more widespread appeal, and set reviewers quickly eclipsed the success creators like Forest Fire and Pizza Movies had experienced up to that point. Nowadays, LEGO reviews are considered by most to be a dried out form of content. If you're not one of the first people online to review a set, then there's really no reason for you to put your own review out there, unless you have a massive audience of fans that truly care about your opinion on each and every set. If you weren't around back then, you might be surprised how reviews were so successful. In my opinion, this was kind of a gold rush-like scenario. The people who started reviewing sets first saw a lot of success. The ones who came after saw a decent amount of traction, and the people who are still trying to build their channels off reviews today are ultimately left with the scraps. Constantly posting set reviews is what allowed channels like The Brick Queen and The Brick Show to gain hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and they also contributed to the initial success of other LEGO YouTubers, like Just Too Good, Solid Brick Studios, Jang Bricks, Bricksar, and more. This was, at least in the early 2010s, the way you made it big on LEGO YouTube. Every time you purchased a set, you'd build it immediately, whip out the camera, review the set, upload it to your computer, and post it to YouTube. It didn't have to be edited, or shot with a decent camera, or posted before the set was officially released. Of course, I am exaggerating, but seriously, it was easy to find success with reviewing sets as a LEGO YouTuber in the early 2010s. But as the early 2010s transitioned to the mid and late 2010s, the LEGO community had grown to the point where multiple forms of content were able to thrive alongside the plethora of reviews that were still being posted. On one hand, you had the brick film renaissance, where creators like Akash LEGO Productions, Huxley Berg Studios, Aubrey Studios 82, D. Tenaglia Studios, AL123 Productions, and many more all experienced massive success for their LEGO brick filming series based on sets that were coming out at the time. Huxley Berg gained popularity with his trailer recreations, whereas Akash LEGO Productions' custom Marvel series earned him hundreds of thousands of subscribers. On the other hand, D. Tenaglia and AL123's custom Ninjago series inspired dozens of kids, as both DT and AL123 saw their work generate millions of views. Another form of content that took off during this time was what I like to call lifestyle content. I'm mostly referring to the vlog-like content Brickatect produced in the later half of the decade. His daily videos of him and his son experiencing all kinds of LEGO sets was something that we had never really seen before in the community. Today, there are tons of creators that contribute to this lifestyle genre, such as Emma Soros, Holly on Film, and Shy Time is My Time. These creators also make a ton of other content, but their vlogs are central to all of their channels. While we're on the topic of interactive lifestyle content, it'd be ignorant of me to ignore the whole sect of live streamers that emerged during the mid-2010s. Today in the community, live streaming is much more regulated, with there being different live shows, all which are professional, like Good Morning Brick World, London Calling, and a couple of Brickheads. But back in the day, tons of LEGO YouTubers grew their community through live streaming pretty much every day. They live stream hauls, set builds, reaction to LEGO news, and pretty much anything else related to LEGO. And of course, how could I forget about the popularization of MOC-related content on the platform? The emergence of the building series format, which I believe was created by Solid Brick Studios, has been instrumental in the success of this section of the community, as the format has been used by a plethora of successful LEGO YouTubers, such as Chris Productions, Rich Boy J, The Brick Wiz, Coconut Brick Studios, and many others. These building series allow YouTubers to make several videos as they create their MOCs, which builds hype, keeps fans in the loop, and provides them with content regularly. That being said though, I want to make it clear that these other forms of content thrived alongside reviews in the mid to late 2010s, as they did not replace them in terms of relevance whatsoever. See, for creators who still posted reviews, many of them introduced new content to keep up with the ever-changing LEGO YouTube scene. Just Too Good, for example, grew his channel with the introduction of his CMF Draft series and his viral LEGO list videos, series he worked on while still posting various LEGO reviews. Emendar Productions did the same with Star Wars LEGO list videos, and by dedicating his channel to everything LEGO Star Wars. But like Just Too Good, he still posted LEGO set reviews. With Solid Brick Studios, he created the building series format, which allowed him to see great success with his MOCs. Alongside the reviews, he still uploaded. Jang Bricks, sure, many know him for his reviews, but just as many are in awe of the MOCs and city update videos he uploaded. Yes, for many of these creators, reviews were still their bread and butter, but it's important to note that it wasn't all they were doing. The creators that did not evolve, the ones that continued to post pretty much reviews exclusively, saw their channels quickly fall into irrelevance. Even before the Brick Show channel was deleted in June 2018, they had seen their numbers drop significantly, and Brick Queen's channel hasn't seen growth in subscribers in years. So, we talked about the significant changes the mid to late 2010s brought the community. How has it changed in the early 2020s? Well, the early 2020s so far has been the decade where we have seen the death of the LEGO set review, as we have instead been blessed with tons of new forms of content from creators new and old. Just Too Good and Emendar, for example, creators who built their channels with the help of reviews, have both slowed down the amount of reviews they upload, and I know I am one of many who genuinely cannot watch review content any longer. One form of content that has taken over is the Mr. Beast-like niche that creators like TD Bricks, Generic Stud, Republic Studs, Spit Bricks, and Sacred Bricks occupy. No, I'm not calling these creators Mr. Beast copycats, but their fast-paced editing style and domination over the algorithm is reminiscent of the biggest YouTuber. These gentlemen have found ways to present MOCs, challenges, and LEGO content in general in such a unique way that is really helping build this community, and it's exciting to see where they all go. In addition, there's been the rise of LEGO video essays, a form of content I myself love to make and watch. Brother from Another Brick, Sans, Spit Bricks, Pen Plays, Life of Lego, and others have all contributed to this small but special niche, one that loves to explore secrets, theories, and even crimes surrounding the Lego company. Building series, mock content in general, live streams, Lego lifestyle content, and new podcasts all still thrive in the community today. And while brick films may not have the success they once had in the mid-2010s, the community is still alive. So what was your favorite era of the Lego scene here on YouTube? And what do you think the future holds for Lego content online? Let me know in the comments down below, and be sure to send this to your favorite Lego YouTuber. I'll see you next week.